Temptation will follow you on your journey of self-improvement, but you must resist it as much as possible. Why? Because it creates setbacks when you give into temptation. And listen here, I know we're all human and we're not perfect and we will fall short and we will give in to temptation. It's happened to me more than I can count on my fingers. And it's like, for instance, there was a time when I wanted to be a raw vegan, where it was completely just raw fruits and vegetables. And early on in that journey, I remember being tempted to eat meat. Because, I went my whole life eating meat, but when I decided in my earlier 20s, like, oh, I'm going to try this raw vegan, I was tempted. And there were many times I fell short where I would end up buying a pizza and chicken and this and that. And it created setbacks in that journey for me, because my body would not feel good and my body wouldn't react properly, because it was like you're on this new journey, but yet you're still being tempted to go back to your old ways. And that usually is what happens when you make a decision to change, is temptations will come back in, because you're at a crossroads where you're making these changes and moving in a different way, but you still have these old patterns and old habits that may creep up on you. And so it's important to recognize it for what it is. And it's so important to resist as much as possible, because you end up creating setbacks for yourself where you end up knocking yourself back, and then you have to start over or start from square one or start from this point when you were already past it. And it just complicates things, and it can discourage you from moving forward. But again, you have to understand that you're not perfect. So when you do fall into those temptations and you fall short, don't be overly critical of yourself. Just acknowledge that, hey, this is what happened. This is what I need to do moving forward. Here's how I can try to resist it moving forward. Here's what I can do next time I get tempted. Next time I get tempted wanting to eat meat, let me have a healthy snack on hand that I know will help fulfill my hunger or something. You have to create a goal. You have to create a plan for when these temptations come in. You have to counteract it with something that is good for you.